third day of the celebration, the memorial continued to be raised at the base in Kume. In the first lot, Brother Vincent Abono leads the saints to thank God for the victory of his salvation that has reached each one. This was done in words, in singing and dances, as the choir carried the saints in praises, exalting the Lord for the victories he won. In the second slot, Pastor Nicolas exhorts further the saints to develop victorious and positive inner disposition. He then gives the floor to Brother Patrick Singh, who continues in the analogy between the deliverance of Israel from the bondage in Egypt and the overthrow and dismantling of satanic princes and hosts of wickedness. He dwells on the battles and clashes of powers that were involved both in the deliverance of Israel and the overthrow and dismantling of satanic princes and hosts of wickedness. In the history of the ministry from 1975 to 2009, Brother Luke Masoma overviews the very start of the ministry with Brother Zach coming back to Cameroon. He presented the foundation of prayer he laid, the first people he led to Christ, the first tracts written, among others. It should be reminded that the victory cry of the dismantling of the three hosts of wickedness, mercy, Hinduism and Buddhism were launched on 13 March 2009 at midnight. Therefore, from 11:30 p.m., the saints started warming up in the proclamation of the overthrow of satanic princes and the dismantling of the host of wickedness. The background was further set with the reading of the victory cry as launched by Brother Zach in the letter written on 13 March 2009. The brethren then flowed to God in thanksgiving, praises and worship for his great victories. Pursuing in a spirit of celebration and feasting, Sister Colette Sisako led the saints to further praise the Lord. Along the way, Pastor Israel Sama shared with the saints the visitation he had from God. He shared that the Lord is happy that the children of Brother Zach are indeed following him and are celebrating what the Lord has done through him, are celebrating the victories won by the Lord. After this lot, Pastor Alphonse Tawet carried the brethren some steps ahead into the past 14 years. From the testimony of Brother Zach himself, he depicted Brother Theodore as a man that God had prepared to become the next leader of the work after the homegoing of his servant. The saints thank God for manifesting his love to us by giving us a leader after Brother Zach's departure into glory. Then after, Pastor Jimmy led the brethren to raise funds for the work for the month of April. The celebration night was closed with keeping watch on the ministry. Praise the Lord.